barons and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life in Fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and Camavras, the Minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life in Fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. There are strangers in our halls.
Hello.
Trying to win the heart of my mom, but
Oh my goodness.
Suffering? Legendary? Has G gotten into epic in the time I've been gone? Apple Cat Panic, this is the best day of my life, Catechus.
Hi, Bluegrass. Thank you so much for the Prime for 33 months. That's crazy. 33 whole months. Yes, I have been listening to a lot of Epic for the past few weeks, I think. I've been obsessed. It's funny because I started listening to it first before I've watched the animatics. So I haven't watched many of the animatics. The only ones I've seen are like little clips here and there of like that I saw on TikTok. And I've seen the video of like the cast reacting to the whole album before that too. But yeah, I've been looping all of the albums. Whoa!
Happy 40 years with G, been subbed longer than we've both been alive. In good news, I now have a job again, yippee.
Oh my gosh, new job! Let's go! Thank you so much for the 40 months, Lightning. Thank you, thank you. I haven't listened to any other song. Oh my gosh, you should. It's very good. I've been trying to get my cousin to listen to it, and she's only listened to like the first 4 songs. And she hasn't continued, and it's been so long. Good morning! Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I wasn't planning to stream today. I'll be so for real. I've been very, very busy. So that's why I haven't streamed since like last Wednesday. But I saw that there was a new PvP Civ ep, and I'll be so for real, I don't know if I can stream any other day this week. So I'm like, I have to stream today. I have to. Because I promise that I will only watch all the PvP Civ eps like on stream. I would not, you know, watch it outside of stream. So we're gonna watch it today, the new PvP, the new PNG tuber. Thank you. I made it very quickly. I forgot why I made it. I think I made it, when did I make it? I made it for Wednesday, right? And I was like, it's time for me to finally change my profile pic and brand and everything. So here we go. So we're gonna watch the new PvP Civ ep today. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, I changed my profile pics. I'm rebranding. My username's still pink because I'm too lazy to change the color. But I'm rebranding to my Minecraft character because I just think it's more interesting than me in a pink hoodie. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be fun if I made my Monster Hunter character into like a Sona of mine. I could show you. I did a few doodles of him, and he's awesome. I think I can show you after we watch PvP Civ, because apparently it's like less than 20 minutes long, which is insane to me. All right, here you go.
In the world of PvP,
Pause, please. If you guys don't know, this guy is Hermes. The guy singing, he's Hermes. Here you go. Troy. Alright. Let's put this here, put this here. I think this is on. Are you okay with everything on the screen, guys? Hello, hello. Here we go. I'm gonna watch the new PvP Civ app, okay? Because I'm in a time crunch. Alright, here we go, here we go.
There are 5 different civilizations, or
Let me know
4.
if the volume's
5?
okay, guys.
I don't know. Anyways, I've been to the Sword Civilization, and I have just now completed my journey to the Bow Civilization. But now, it's time to embark on a journey to a new civilization, which will be the Tridents. Prince Zam is probably on his way to take hold of the Eternal Trident, and Tabby might already be there trying to steal it. Oh man, I don't even know what to think of this situation. I mean, if both of those are true, the Axes will be fighting the Tridents there, and if I show up, they'll also try fighting me. Okay, yeah, it's safe to say I have zero clue on how to handle this situation, but if we're being honest, when have I ever had a plan? Anyways, let's just jump right into this. Stepping on this platform will send me directly to the Trident Civilization, where I'll be right in the middle of the action.
Oh.
Okay, is something wrong here? Why am I not teleporting? Is this one broken or something? How is that even possible? If this means I have to go through the main entrance and not get myself a room in the Trident Civilization,
Ain't no way. Is that purple? Is that Ludwig? Wait. Okay. Wait, is this Ludwig? Guys, ain't no way Ludwig's in here. That's crazy. And he still hasn't taken off his MCC skin that he played years ago. That's insane to me.
I'm gonna be very upset.
Don't tell me that's a diamond sword standing right there.
It looks like he's all by himself.
What do? We're supposed to be weakening the tridents right now. We don't
Oh,
have
they're
time to fight
axes.
this.
You go on ahead. I'll deal with this kid.
Just make it quick. I'll meet you at the Trident Civilization.
As I stood there on the platform, I heard the sound of footsteps rapidly approaching from behind me, and I could tell by the speed that this was someone eager to wipe me out, which means it was time to tap into all the movement training I completed at the Golden Sword level. Just as the player was right up on me, I quickly jumped to the side and dodged the swing of an axe. This is now the second run-in I've had with an axe in the outside world, and I could already tell that this one wasn't going to be like the last. This was not a player looking for a conversation. This was someone who wanted me dead.
Oh
the
my
axes
God.
are supposed to be the most ruthless civilization of all, and I could tell by
No
the look in this guy's
way.
eyes that he wasn't all the way there. The player with the iron axe charged me, and I decided to keep up my strategy of dodging the attacks. This player was only trying to land critical hits, attempting to deal massive damage, but I wasn't letting that happen. As soon as I found an opening, I
bet-
fought back with my sword.
I
It's
bet
hard
this
to
was
tell
an
if this
actual
player was
1v1
blinded by
and Ludwig
rage
was actually
or
trying.
the orientation of his eyes, but either way, this player's
Dude, what if this is Ludwig actually trying?
strategy for the fight ended with his death, and with me not suffering a single PvP attack. I gained back some durability by grabbing the iron
That's
axe,
awesome.
and I decided that staying out here in the open was probably a bad idea. My guess is that that player was on his way to the Trident Civilization, and if that's true, I do not want to stay around here if more axes are gonna pull up. I still
Wait,
don't
is
get-
that all?
I wouldn't
Is that all screen time he got? That's
have had to
crazy.
fight that player if the platform to the Trident
last 30
Civilization
seconds,
worked. I
that's
thought I had a
insane
good
to me.
understanding of this whole center of the universe thing. I mean, a new player spawns, drops down, steps on the platform. Wait, what the? Just then, I thought I was about to get into another fight.
Wait, 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Anyways, hi. Sorry.
But whoever this player was took one look at me and turned around and started running away. Was that a bow? What were they even doing here? Okay, well, I guess there's more than one bow alive. Not sure what to do with that
makes sense.
information.
Get me out of here. Please get me out of here.
Sending Toph out there by himself was a bad idea. If he gets hurt, this is on you.
We need a sword to find this respawn power, and if we were to die, Toph wouldn't know how to rebuild an entire civilization by himself. Besides, he offered to go.
Then he better come back, because if he dies from this, you're gonna be rebuilding the civilization by yourself.
Okay, so using the platform to get into the Trident Civilization doesn't seem to be an option. I'm just gonna have to go through the front door, I guess. But with the amount of people I've seen, I'm definitely gonna need more resources if I want to survive for longer. Wembo, hello? Can you come over here? Water bucket, please. Thank you. Thankfully, Wembu was there to let me back into the sword civilization. I thought
is
about
that so
telling all the
funny?
diamond swords about the strange interaction I had with the mysterious diamond axe, but to be honest, I was running short on time. By the looks of it, the axes were already on their way to the Trident civilization, and I don't want to have a repeat of what happened with the bows. I bought 5 golden carrots and a flint and steel to prepare for my journey. A journey that could very well cost me my
love how
life
just
in
Wembu's
PvP
just, like, there
civilization.
all the time.
I told Wembu if I don't make it back alive, well, he gets full authority over the video journals. To be fair though, he was the only one in consideration for that role, given that no one else would voluntarily record video journals. Anyways, it's time to focus up, because I'm about to be putting myself in the middle of a battle between 2 civilizations that both want to wipe out the swords. I'll have to be prepared for anything, even if it means fighting my best friend.
This is our only chance. I only had enough attacks to afford
Wait,
one
guys, I found
invisibility
him.
potion
Clown's
for this.
back.
Then you better make it count. Use it to escape.
Yep, I'm not trying that ever again. I'm telling you guys, there's no way I'll have enough time to get a wooden sword. Are we sure we can't just go in through the front of the sword civilization?
This is the only way
Well,
in,
who's
Toph,
vlogging
which
for
means
yourself?
you'll
Like,
have to go
that's
back
so
out
true.
there and wait for a newborn wooden sword to spawn.
I mean, what if that guard is still here? That one that sticks with the bow? Maybe he might help us get a wooden sword somehow if we pay him enough.
Toph, I know you're scared, but it's time to face reality. We don't have much of a choice here.
I actually just don't get it. I don't get how someone can be so unintelligent. It blows my mind. Out of everything, he puts his sword in the item frame?
An item frame? What does that mean? Guys, you might want to check this out.
I walked through the valley
That's
until a
crazy.
massive structure formed in the distance. Blue coloring on the walls, a cascading waterfall out in front. Yep, this was definitely the Trident civilization.
A diamond
Luckily for
sword
me,
for
the
free.
giant door to enter the civilization was wide open. However, that fact alone means that this civilization isn't afraid of outsiders. The door being open doesn't just help me though, because that means if the axes got here before me, they would already be inside. At this point, I just have to be prepared to fight anything. I got to the top of the waterfall and walked through the giant opening into the Trident civilization. Before seeing this, I thought the pool in my PvP mansion was the coolest thing ever. But now that I was standing on a trident-shaped rock that was practically in the middle of an ocean, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about how much it might cost to move here. Then
this is
I
kinda
had
cool,
to
the
quickly remind
pathways are
myself that I did
trident-shaped.
not have time to get distracted by really cool architecture, because I have a job to do, and that's find the Eternal Trident before Tabby or Prince Zam gets to it. I came to the unfortunate conclusion that I probably wouldn't get to visit the PvP marketplace in the Trident civilization, which really made me sad because, well, you know me, I would just buy anything really. But for now, paying 3 PvP attacks to open doors is, I guess it's kind of like a purchase. Alright, I'm not happy about it, but
Okay.
it does the job. I found myself in another room not knowing what to expect, but all of a sudden, I
Purple.
heard the sound of a player taking damage and someone flew into the water below me. It was an iron axe, and he immediately started attacking me as soon as he saw me. I hit him away and jumped down into the water. I know I said I had to be
Okay.
ready to fight anything, but this encounter made me realize I was not ready at all. At the end of the day, I don't want to fight
the
these
end of the
people,
day,
but at
it's
this
night.
point, I realized that simply wasn't an option. I swam up onto a platform where I saw not the axe I was fighting, but a trident. The player
this
charged
guy.
me, and my first battle against a trident had begun. Prince Zam's plan to escape the sword
I forgot his
civilization
name.
hinged on
Their
the
name.
fact that I've never fought a trident before. But after the throw of
Whoa.
a trident knocked me in the water, leaving me at 2.5 hearts, I realized it was a
Yeah.
wise choice not to fight Prince Zam. Tridents were
recognize
strong,
that name.
much stronger than I anticipated. Even with my increased
I
resistance as a
don't
diamond
remember how
sword,
to
it
say
seemed
it
like
now.
that trident just tore right through me. Luckily, I made it out of that room in time to regenerate some health. But I do not like the fact that I've been in this new civilization for all of a couple minutes and I've almost died.
So first Prince Zam shows up, then the axes show up,
The
and
videos are
now
louder.
a sword.
I'll just
Give
lower
me
it
a
a
break.
little bit.
Whatever that room was definitely seemed like a dead end, and I was back in the main room with no leads on where to find the Eternal Trident. That was until I saw the axe I was just fighting, and he was swimming down towards something at the bottom of the ocean. I swam after him, and when I got to the
Whoa.
bottom, I stumbled upon some sort of underwater tunnel. Now, I know I'm no expert at PvP physics or whatnot, but this tunnel definitely seemed like it defied the laws of nature. Even with all the openings, it seemed like some invisible force was just stopping the water from flowing in, making for a breathable hallway at the bottom of an ocean. If I had to take a wild guess, I would say this is a more promising lead to the Eternal Trident.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I walked down the hallway not knowing where I was going. I didn't even have a solid idea of what my plan was. But as I turned around to see an iron axe lunging towards me, I realized that my plan was quite simply to survive. The longer I survive, the higher chance I have of finding the Eternal Trident. If I find the Eternal Trident again, then there's a higher chance I have of seeing Tabby again. And if I do find Tabby, well, then there's a chance I finally figure out what she plans on doing with the Eternal weapons. Right, so survive long enough to get answers. That's basically what my plan boils down to. I won the battle against the Iron Axe with 2.5 hearts. Thought Purple would have put up more of a fight, to be honest. And I was down to my last 3 golden carrots. With the way these PvP battles have
I
been
now
going,
understand
it's looking like I'll
Purple
only have enough
and
food to survive
Evbo's
a few more
beef
fights.
during
Unless I can miraculously
games.
fight like Foray does, that is, not taking
during
any
the
damage from a fight,
tourneys.
but
I understand
don't
their
see
beef
that happening
now.
in the near future. So, for now, I just gotta be smart. Whatever this place in the Trident civilization was, seemed to be a confusing network of hallways that went in all different directions. Now more than ever, I had to be cautious about which armor stands I choose to hit, because if I open the wrong door, well, someone might just be waiting for me on the other side to take me out. I actually like the fact that there's armor stands everywhere. Maybe I should make it a goal to hit them all. No, why am I thinking like that? Speaking of opening the wrong doors, when I walked into the hallway, an iron axe came charging in from the other side.
There's
this
more
is now
axes?
the second iron axe I've seen down here, which leads me to think this is definitely the place where the Eternal Trident is. Why I've only seen iron axes and not Tabby or the other diamond axe is another question in itself, but I came to the conclusion that that might actually be a good sign. The axes might be sending in their lower level players to weaken the tridents for players like Tabby and the other diamond axe. Just a theory at this point, but if that is their game plan, then that means I'm not too late this time, and they haven't found the trident yet. But after I walked into another hallway and saw a trident on the ground, I realized I was running out of time. The axes were wiping out the tridents in numbers, and soon enough, Tabby would be here to get what she was after. Knowing her, she might already be here. For all I know, she could be standing in the exact same spots where I was standing in, and fighting in the same hallways I fought in. I know this sounds crazy, but I kinda just wish I would open one of these doors to see Tabby standing there. With everything she's done, and everything she wants to do to the swords, I shouldn't be feeling this way.
Wait,
all
this
I
is like
am
a
to her
huge
is
maze.
her enemy, but I couldn't help it. I couldn't stop myself from hoping that every PvP attack I paid, every corner I turned, and every hallway I ran through would lead me back to my best friend.
So, looks like kicking you out of the civilization once wasn't enough. If you're after the Trident again,
Who's that?
I can assure you, I won't hold back this time.
I ate my last golden carrot as I stared down the hallway to the sight of something different. There was running water covering the door,
Nuclearly?
and when I walked through it, I was in a room that broke the pattern of endless
Wait, what
hallways.
happened to
By the
Parrot?
looks of it, I would guess this is the room where an Eternal Trident would be kept. Alright, I guess it's time to go find out if it's still here or not. Let's hope for the best. Things were kind of a blur after that. Honestly, if I didn't log it into my journal right away,
Wait,
I
he's back
probably
at the-
would have forgotten what exactly happened. A few journals ago, I said I didn't know what I would do if I saw Tabby again. I'm bringing that up because when I heard someone come through the waterfall, I was getting ready to fight until I saw it was her. And I didn't do anything. But I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to stay there, because in that short moment, Tabby stared back at me not as an enemy, but as a friend. It was a look that seemed like she was relieved to see that I was alive, and I wanted to save her for as long as I could. I didn't get it at the time. I didn't get why she sent me back to being a wooden sword. But then I remembered I was seconds away from being erased from this world forever. And that was when I realized she saved me. She swung her axe at the last second, and because of that, I could respawn. I woke up back in my room not knowing what to think. Confused? Definitely, but more so sad. There was a lot of things that I wish I could have said to Tabby before I died. At the very least, I would have wanted some answers about what she wants to do with the Eternal weapons. But now I just have to hope she makes it out of there alive, because she's stuck in there fighting Prince Sam with an Eternal weapon. And I know she's much more capable at PvP than I am, but PvP civilization is unpredictable. In our world, I've realized that it's not just your PvP abilities that determine whether you can survive or not. It's your ability to be adaptable in any situation. Prince Zam and Tabby both outsmarted the swords and I without using PvP at all. I know I'm dragging this, but point is, I don't know if this is a fight Tabby will win. And the worst thing about this is I couldn't even make it over there in time if I wanted to. So I can't do anything. I just have to hope she makes it out alive. Well, I know this one has been pretty sad. I'll try to change the mood around for the next one. Alright, signing off.
I can do this. I can do this. I just gotta survive long enough to figure out anything I can about this respawn power. No, you know what? I can totally do this. After all, I am a diamond sword now.
Alright,
man.
we are back with another video journal update. Now, at this point, I know whoever's watching is probably like, no way this is a
Wait, this is
back-to-back
the whole
journal
family.
update, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that's exactly what this is. And I did say I would improve the vibes for the next one, so here we are. Anyways, we haven't had a good video journal breakdown in a while to really digest everything that's happened in PvP Civilization recently.
all just
That's why for this
standing
one,
there.
I convinced the whole crew to make an appearance. A lot of pressure this time, because I gotta show everyone how incredibly important these video journals are. Let's get to it. The encounter I had a bit ago with the Diamond Axe left me, well, very confused. He told me it wasn't my time to die. Any thoughts on what that's supposed to mean? Anyone? No? Looks like I'm muted. Alright, guess I'm solo speculating this time. That could mean the axe wants to use me for something first. What that might be, I'm not really sure, but all I know is that he had the Eternal Axe and chose not to erase me from this world. Moving on to the Trident Civilization, Tabby could be fighting
Whoa, that
Prince
sounded
Zam
like a
as
fight
we
that I
speak,
saw
but the
yesterday.
fact that both of them have eternal weapons raises the question, what happens to an eternal weapon when someone dies with it? Okay, now we get to the last part of this journal, which is why I kind of brought everyone here. After a lot of near-death experiences recently, I realized the importance of having the ability to respawn, which is why I'm proposing all 5 of us diamond swords share the respawn power. Now that we know there's a way back up to the wooden sword level from the outside, all of us can use the armor stand.
No, the respawn power isn't for us. Epo.
Is this the first time you've ever spoken? Is it the first time? I don't remember season 1. Is this the first time Foray has spoken in this like whole series? He did once before. I think he did once before, like in season 1, right? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! He's speaking.
Will be the only one allowed to have it.
Wait, what? No, what do you mean? Wait, what? Why? Okay, this did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. So signing off?
It's decided then. None of us will be sharing this respawn power. As for the eternal weapons, I find it strange that this is now the second time Tabby has spared you. Whatever her motives are, I still think there's a slight possibility of changing her mind.
Maybe, but...
Is it just me, or did Minitech just made himself sound more monotone throughout the episodes? Is right? Is it just me? Or am I just like not remembering how he sounded like?
Wait, are we not gonna talk about what is going on? No one wants to respawn? I don't get it. Julie, help me out here. Why in the world would Foray say no to something like that?
Foray rarely speaks, so I can promise you he must have a good reason. But at the end of the day, none of us need a good reason to trust him. Foray is by far the most skilled out of all of us. I'm sure you've recognized that already. Before you got the power, he did exactly what you did to become a diamond sword. He figured out he had to break his sword on the armor stand, which led to him helping Wembu, Minitech, and I rank up. Back then, he had no reason to help us out, but he did anyways. So, even if you might not agree with his logic, we trust him all the way.
No, you see, that still doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, what could possibly be the downside of having you guys share the respawn power with me? Actually, you know what's even more strange is the fact that Foray had the respawn power himself. I can't think of a single reason as to why someone would give up the power of immortality. When did he get rid of it?
That, I don't exactly know.
What do you mean you don't know? That seems like a pretty big thing to know.
Do you think we would ask Foray every single time he dies if he has the respawn power? Obviously not.
Well, now you see you probably should have been asking.
But, thinking about it more, he must have given it up after he broke his sword, since I've never seen him die.
Wait, if you've never seen him die, do you think he's lying about not giving up the power?
What would he gain from lying about something like that?
I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. Okay, answer me this. How did he get so good at PvP?
I mean, you've gotten significantly better, haven't you? Both of you use your respawning ability to your benefit. You probably just use it differently than he did.
Wow, way to call out my shopping sprees. I guess that kind of makes sense. Foray must have been solely focused on getting better at PvP every time he died and respawned. I just don't get it. I don't know.
don't worry about us. We can take care of our own without the respawn power.
I know you guys can. I just want to help.
I know you're here. Why am I still alive?
Because I'm allowing you to stay alive.
What do you want from me?
I want you to give up the respawn ability. Better yet, let me rephrase. If you don't give up the power, I won't let you respawn.
Why?
You, Foray, believe that one's PvP ability is the only metric that determines whether someone should live or die in this world. You and I are alike in the sense that we both share that philosophy. But the world doesn't need that right now. So you're gonna give the power up. And I will see to it that this power finds the right person.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Clown Pierce? That's crazy. Wait, that's crazy. Can't believe Clown spawn camped him. Honestly, I can't believe it.
You're gonna give the power up.
Wait, that's so crazy. Wait. Isn't that crazy? Aren't like Clown and like Foray like besties or something? They always like team up together at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's insane. Oh my god, plot twist of the century. It's like people would team up with one of them to go against the other, and then in the end they just betray who they were teaming up with to team up with each other. Isn't that like the whole gist? Isn't that their whole shtick? Is there a civilization with potions? Yeah, why is Clown invisible? Is he some kind of like big, powerful, like baddie? Is he like the big bad wolf in this here too? That would go crazy. As used potions, so I assume their store has them. Ooh. Ooh. Or maybe he is the Archmage. He's an Archmage in all universes. Even though he's supposed, I guess the title is more like the Alchemist, but like, you know. Clown is just too good at being evil, yeah. Or maybe there's a wandering trader who's an alchemist. That's insane. That's so crazy. Good ep. Good ep. That was a fun episode. I can't believe Evo putting his sword in the item frame is a plot point. The world of PvP Civilization is unpredictable, especially with cameos. I can't believe Ludwig had like a 10-second cameo. The fight with Ludwig went as expected. That's so crazy. Must have been Who Wants to Die? Who the only description was like gets a cameo in PvP Civ, but they never specify how long. The little cameos are fun. I do like it. Ludwig definitely gonna say something like, it's not that I'm that bad, it's that Embo is just that good. Yeah, I've been seeing Ebbo participating in a lot more Minecraft competitions recently, so that's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna show you guys some art before I have to skedaddle. I know I said I'll react to some Realm stuff, but I don't know if I have time to react to some Realm stuff. He got called out on Realms the other day. Who? I'm late. Also, ad. Oh my gosh, you missed me watching the entirety of the episode. No. Here you go. Let me play some music real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna try and draw this and then post it sometime either today or tomorrow. Before watching you, and now I'm obsessed with yet another Minecraft thing. Really actually tragic. Ooh. Yeah, I've been really enjoying watching these, and I really enjoyed watching like some of the stuff that Foolish watched. Like the 1,000 players like civilization thing that he watched the other day was actually peak cinema. Billy said he felt bad messaging Clown, to which he responded, I'm friends with Evbo. Do you know how clingy that guy is? That's funny. I'm a VOD watcher now, dude. Yeah. This show, 1,000 players build massive civilization in Minecraft. That was peak cinema. I'll have you know, when I watched it, I was like, oh. Anyways, this happened yesterday. I don't know the actual words. I just kind of like threw words in. I'll be rewatching the VOD to put the actual words in. Who's it by? It's by Ish. I-S-H. So I wanted to draw this where it's like bad yapping, Foolish going, I had enough of hearing your words. Then he went to Ross. Ross, speak words, please. And then Ross was just like, hi, my name is Ross. I like building castles. And Foolish is all like, yes, very good. Very nice. I wanted to draw this moment because I thought it was funny. Crown of Elk Nick. Oh, I don't know if I said that right. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I love them. Dude. Yesterday was actually cinema. With the way that Bad, where Foolish just sat on his throne and he was like, Bad, I'll leave it to you. If you want to kill me right now or not. Then Bad just like paused, stepped right up to Foolish's throne, and then shot the arrow right next to Foolish's head. That was crazy. At the end, the fight was actually pretty cinema. I know Bad said that he could have ended it right then and there, but I feel like some parts where Bad was going to, Foolish somehow survived. Because there was a point where Foolish almost died. But like his dodging powers and his gapple saved him. I don't watch drama happens. And I feel like Ainsley realized that yesterday when they watched the fight happen. I think a lot of people underestimated Foolish, or I know Bad wanted to draw out the death, but I feel like at some point he was like at like 1 or 2 occasions he was actually trying, but it didn't turn out the way that he wanted it to. Maybe I'm giving Foolish too much credit, but I feel like he lasted much longer than anyone has expected it. Also, Snoozer just like yoinking Foolish away was so funny. Because just think about it. Bad was the one who suggested for Foolish to get on Snoozer. Oh, when Foolish took off his armor? Yeah. But yeah, I think because like Ainsley's reaction said a lot, you know? Where like, you're still alive? And then Foolish, with this fight, realized a few things. Where he actually took a couple hearts from Bad with his bow. And I don't think Foolish had the best bow you know? Study that fight before he therapies them. Oh my gosh. I think I saw someone who watched the fight and then said, I think it was Jasper, that was like, maybe Darachu was onto something. He needs tipped arrows, please. Oh yeah. But yeah, we'll see if I finish this. I've been in a little doodle slump recently. Hi, welcome in. Foolish with harming arrows would be so dangerous. I feel like Foolish... What am I listening to? This is from Wicked? I haven't watched Wicked. But yeah, I feel like Foolish with an arrow, like with the bow, is deadly. He landed quite a good chunk of shots. But yeah, you guys can see I drew practically like nothing while I was gone. But yeah, I've been thinking about making my Monster Hunter character into like a Sona, possibly. FPS streamer skills. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen, I've been drawing my Monster Hunter character. His name's Kevin. Yeah, his name's Kevin. In game, there's a tiara helmet, and so I gave it to him so he's like a pretty princess. Taught both POVs a lot about how the combat works. Yeah, I agree. Yesterday was fun. I did like it. A lot of diplomatic talks. And a lot of like clearing up some opinions and stuff. Yeah. But I haven't really doodled much since then. I've been very I've been playing video games. I'll be so honest. I've just been playing video games. But yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting. Especially since Ross was there when Bad admitted, like straight up admitted that he just wanted war because one, he was bored, and two, he wanted to make so much chaos for Foolish to clean up the mess. Like, he admitted it all yesterday. I don't know how much Ross remembers. But Bad did admit all of that yesterday. Also, I think it would be... We got a little bit yesterday, but I think it would be really interesting for Foolish and Amesy to talk one-on-one. You know what I mean? Because, like, I feel like whenever they do talk, they realize something about... Well, at least Amesy realizes something about Foolish. You know? It's like a cat dropping a dead mouse at your feet. So true. I don't know. I feel like this is interesting. Especially... because, like... I don't know. Foolish was talking about how... Because Bad wants to force people to join factions, right? Even Bad wants to pressure Blue into joining Yellow. Like, sometimes not even, like, joining Green, but to join Yellow. Because that'll make, like, the conflict a little bit more interesting, right? And then Foolish, even though he had the exact same plans of, like, wanting people to join Yellow, except for Bad, he said that he wants people to do it on their own terms. Something that really stuck out to me was when he looked at that banner and he's like, I want people who would hold that banner, put that on their shield, and be proud. And, like, you know? And I feel like, I don't know, that's such an interesting, like, thing to say. And it gives, like, a little bit of insight, you know, of, like, Foolish's character. It is interesting. Yesterday was fun. Yesterday was fun. I love just, like, lore talks, like, in character, of just characters taking the time to talk to each other instead of, like, immediately accusing them of something and then deciding not to listen. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like that happens a lot. And like it fits the characters, like the character's POV and like how they react to things, but taking the time to just like listen to someone, I don't know, it just gives greater insight, you know? Like when Bad is like, yep, I won't lie. When Bad first confronted Foolish about the war and everything and he was going on and on, I kind of lost focus. I was sitting there, I was listening, and I'm like, okay, that didn't really make a lot of sense. Wait, what did that mean? What? And then I just kind of like zoned out. I was like, didn't you just say something that contradicts what you said? And then Foolish was all like, alright, Bad, give it up. And then Bad was like, okay, fine, I was just bored. And then Foolish was like, there we go. That was funny. They know each other so well. They know each other so well. That's fun. That is fun. Also, I just thought it was so funny. Bad, like, doing so much and taking so much time to prepare. To fight Foolish, even though Foolish was just being silly. Foolish barely prepared anything at all. Also, I loved how whenever Bad took a water bucket from Foolish, Snoozer just spawned in a new water bucket in Foolish's inventory. At first, I was all like, when did he get another water bucket? I was all like, I thought he lost it. Snoozer was an MVP. To be fair, Snoozer was the one who got Foolish into that mess. Snoozer had the option to say no, but he said yes anyway. And so he was like, I feel like Snoozer felt a little bit responsible to help out like a tiny bit. And that was fun. Snoozer's fun. The recent Snoozer and Foolish time has been really fun. I assumed I just missed him opening his inventory. That was like me like the first time he lost his water, but I think he lost his water like 3 or 4 times. Because like there was a moment where I watched him have an empty water bucket. And then I thought he was going to leave the green castle grounds because there's water like right outside the castle grounds. But then I blinked and there was water in his bucket again. And I'm like, wait. I love the bit of Foolish asking Snoozer to summon dangerous mobs on whoever is there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's fun. That was awesome. Love that. Oh, I also really enjoyed the Snoozer Foolish Luna time the other day because Foolish accidentally killed Sausage's villager, and then they were fixing it right then and there. I don't know, I just felt like it was such a fun time, especially there's Luna sticking around and then just them chatting and then them going back to the throne room listening to like the battle game music that Myung made for Foolish's character. I don't know, I really enjoyed that, and I want more of that, you know? Like, I think that would be so fun. Just more snails shows up each time he does like the ending stream, like the ending Realm music. I feel like that's the new ending Realm music, when he just ends with like a snail or two. Cause like the first time he did it, it was just Snoozer. And then I think the second time he did it is like with Snoozer and Luna. I think just more snails showing up would be so fun. It was nice. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I have a deadline this week and I almost forgot about it. So I have to work on that. It's like due in like a few days. But yeah, I will not stream tomorrow. I will not stream Wednesday. I cannot stream Thursday. So I may or may not be back on Friday. I have been a busy bee. I apologize. I don't want to be a busy bee, but this is what happened when I work. And it's tax season. Oh god, it's tax season. So I have to get all my tax papers in order. That's awful. Isn't that awful, guys? Good luck, streamer. Thank you. Maybe I should just start streaming me playing Monster Hunter at night. Because I feel like, I swear to you guys, I think I'm getting better. Maybe. Possibly. Every time I think I'm getting better, I feel like I'm not. But yeah, I do want to, you know, play more games on stream because I feel like that's fun. Okay. But yeah, maybe I'll do some more afternoon streams. What do you guys think? Streaming in the afternoon? That could be fun. Alright. If you guys are enjoying stream, make sure to follow, turn on notifications to be notified when I stream next. Let's see. But yeah, I think if I do stream on Friday, I'll actually draw something. Trust. Trust. Surely I will. Right? Here. I think this could be fun. I'm gonna raid Abe. He doesn't know who I am, but he's playing Split Faction with Ryan Higa, which is crazy to me. Maybe I should play Split Faction. I played It Takes Two on stream before. And that was fun. Maybe I'll play Split Faction at some point. It seemed interesting. Anyways, thank you guys for joining stream and hanging out with me. Maybe I'll see you guys on Friday. If not, then I'll see you guys when I see you, okay? I'll most likely be in Foolish's chat if he streams. Or like in other people's chats. Like Ross. I'm an active Ross chatter, if you guys haven't seen. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Take care, everybody. And I'll see you guys when I see you, okay? Goodbye. So long. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Goodbye, everybody.